Hi guys, this is Anya. This is a project life share I want to make today. I actually left off, I think, February 26th or something. This is here February 27th. This is the overview. And so for this one I just printed out some photos of some cards that I made for Brenda's challenge. Actually for her sister, so turned 20, and her daughter who was turned 19 that year, or in March, I think. They just used the doily, and I think this button is from My Man's Eye, from one of the collections that I have won. And here are just some more. This DT project that I made for Wicked Designs with the Styling Sammy, and another card that I made for my girl's best friend's birthday, and she's the one that was in Sweden, as you perhaps remember. And then on March, just hubby took the kids outside to play in the playground, and I think it was quite cold that day, and it was just in the sandpit and on the bridge here. And somehow this photo particularly reminds me of myself when I was young. So I think it's quite fun when you see your kids look somehow a little bit similar, because everyone's telling us that Malin looks just like her father. So she also has some genes from me, which I think is okay. And okay, for the papers, if you want to know, I think those two are, well, actually those I think all of them other than this one are from My Mind's Eye. I think one is from the Seen and Noted kit. This is from an elder collection, I don't know, an older collection, sorry, I can't talk today. And this one is just from some I think from a German company. It has some epoxy or like a glitter raised thing on it. It's just like clouds and raindrops. And so they wanted to take out their bike, and yeah, well, they just played and they loved the how is it called, the swing, and they just had fun outside. And I think I could do some projects inside on that day. Then here's the back side. Here my sister sent us a picture of my godchild, and she made this like cape for him for the carnival. It's like a, how's it called, an apprenticeship in wizarding, or I don't know if there's a special word for it in English, because in German there's like the Zauberlehrling, and it's a really famous poem from, I'm quite sure, I can't remember from whom, but everyone in Germany or Switzerland, I think also Austria, knows this poem. So, and she decided to dress him up as a little wizard, which I found was quite cute. Then a few days later I received really big happy mail from My Mind's Eye, because I won their giveaway on Facebook. So they sent me all this stuff, like I think 9 tubes of washi tape, and I think 3 of them were the big one, there were 8 rolls in it, and in the smaller one there are 4 rolls in each tube. So crazy amount and of washi tape, and also some stickers, and as can I say, a stamp set, and enamel dots and enamel shapes, and card or chipboard stickers, and also I think about 3 or 4 collection of paper, and so just a crazy amount of stuff. Let's just put that way. And also Elena was sick, so I made her this get well card, and she wanted the orange princess because she really likes the orange. Then here I tried to use some of my new stuff. So here the lovely is also from this, I think it's this, yeah, cut and paste. This would be, because all the embellishments are from the cut and paste. From one of these lines from the brad sheet, I used this lovely, and also used Document This Moment, some washi tape from the chalkboard collection, and this anchor, which is from MFT, like the sea charms, I think. And it's really funny because we were outside on the playground, and well, you can see her. Well, here she is, and she is, I think, in 6th grade, and that would be about around 12 years old. And she came outside to play with the small kids, and they played a game. It's called Schiess-Müller, which is just a quite popular children's game where on one it's like how is it called? Well, the chase if you're chasing around, but it's basically all stand in one line on one side, and there's one like catcher in the other side, and just goes like a banter from one side to the other, and then they have to run the other side without being catched. But if you have, like, they just tell that the ship is actually laden with a certain color, and if you're wearing that color, you're safe. So they can't catch you if you're like if I say that the ship is laden with red. Then Malin standing here, she didn't really get it. I think my older ones didn't get it too, but yeah, I didn't get it either. But they were so proud that they were allowed to play along. It was so cute to watch. And so if they would say the ship was laden with red, she could just walk through because they couldn't catch her. And therefore I also use this cutout from the ship, which is also an MFT, and I think it's travel themed. And I actually use a Spectacular, which is an Ali Edwards stamp with the turquoise Versa color or chalk. It's a chalk ink. I think it's a Versa color or Versa something. Can't remember right now. Sorry, I did those pages quite some time ago. I used some more washi tape, and yeah, they just love playing there outside. And Malin ran off quite quickly afterwards because she didn't get it, and then she got me some flowers. She picked some flowers, just like the flower hearts, and she brought them to me for me to have, which I think it's just so cute. And then on March 8th, which was a Saturday, we went to another carnival, and they dressed up as princesses again. And yeah, so let me just take this out of the way. So I used some princess paper here because we had to wait until the parade started, so they played with the confetti. They just cut out those from the Disney paper that I have. And here actually you can see it's another little girl, and she goes to the pre-K with Elena. So on this parade we met quite a few other children that go either with Linnea or Elena in pre-K, so it was quite a lot of fun. They just loved it. And then Malin wanted to take off her clothes quite quickly after the parade, and my husband threw her in the air, or just like Yeah, not actually through her, but just, yeah, held her hook quite high, and she really loved it, and I just love her little face there. It's just so much fun. And then on Sunday we went to visit some relatives of my husband, and they were playing basically the whole time outside. It was just like for lunch, and they were inside for eating, and then they wanted to go back outside and play, and they already wanted to take off their shoes, so they were barefoot on March 9th. Not for that long, because it was like a gravel ground, and they didn't like that too much. So, but they have quite a lot of fun, and I think they used this slide for about 2 hours in a row or something. Then here I just put in some photos of some images, magnolia images that I colored in. I was just playing around with my distress markers, because I tried to incorporate a little bit of my crafting too in it. And then here, oh yeah, they were playing inside, and they had put on their jackets and her backpacks, their backpacks and stuff. They just told me they were going to Sweden. I think they're just traveling to Sweden quite much lately, which was so fun. Here's Malin, that she came, and then this was the day that Malin had really bad ear. Well, her ear hurt. Luckily it was just a light infection, so it wasn't that bad, but we had to go to the doctor because I wasn't sure, and she just like told me at noon time that her ear hurts, so we had to wait to be able to call the doctor, and so we could go in the afternoon to see him and get some medicine for her. It was quite okay, so I was really surprised that she could tell me that her ear hurt. So yeah, and the next day my mom picked up the twins, so Malin and I went, actually, I don't have any. We went shopping to Zurich, so we picked up a backpack for her because she was stealing her sister's backpacks all the time. And we also picked up some summer clothes, like you can see them here, because we needed some. And yeah, I think that was it. Oh well, I also had to take my hiking shoes to get them fixed, because the bottom part just came off. Well, the shoes were about 12 years old, so but now they have a new bottom part and they work perfectly. So yeah, I had just to do a few things in Zurich, and then in the afternoon we played outside. She was quite okay with that. And then here I have a picture of what I cooked for dinner. It's like also it's just a Swiss meal. It's called Alplermakrone. It's basically some kind of, I think, macaroni cheese, but it also has potatoes in it, and some meat. You can put in meat in, and there are also onions and cream and stuff. It's really yummy. And then here I just have the pictures of what we bought for Linnea, for Elina, and for Malin, and really love the dress that we picked out for her. And here is actually a picture of the next day. She had to try it on immediately afterwards, but she didn't want to stand up, so I have just this picture here, sitting her here for now. And then you will see in the next share that I could snap a picture of her standing, but I'll share that another time. So I hope you like it, and hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day.